Hey everyone, I'm Cathy Rankin and welcome to the official launch of my brand new 2011 pinup calendar supporting the U.S. troops. And I want to explain to you why this cause is so important to me and why I'm so passionate about telling my story. If you haven't heard my story, basically what happened to me is in 2005, a poster that I did got over to Afghanistan and an Army troop there contacted me and sent an email thanking me for inspiring them and motivating them and reminding them of home. And I was pretty shocked by this email because I wasn't convinced that I had done anything worthy of them thanking me, when in reality I felt like I should be thanking them for protecting us and inspiring us and doing what they do for our country and the sacrifices they make. And so I just sent an email back to this Army unit and I expressed what I was feeling about their email, and things just sort of took off from there. They flew a flag in my honor over the base in Afghanistan. They posted my picture on their office door and on their tanks when they went out into the battlefield. And it was just an incredible experience that really touched my heart, and I got to know some of these guys, and we did a conference call over to Afghanistan, and I thought that was the end of it. Something even more extraordinary happened to me 3 years later that sent chills down my spine. Someone sent me an email, and there had been a terrorist bombing in Iraq, and this was during the worst part of the war there. And there was a building that was bombed out, completely destroyed, full of rubble, and still burning, and somebody at the scene of the attack, I don't even know who, took a picture of the building outside and then inside. And when they got inside, the only thing left intact in the building on a wall that wasn't burned was a picture of me from a calendar. All the other pages, all the other months had been burned away except my picture. And when I got that email, I can't even explain how I felt about it. It was as if this was a message to me that I needed to do something more. And I do want to thank everybody for their support. I have received so many wonderful emails and letters, gifts from military people, as well as just patriotic people like me at home who believe in what we're doing and who love their country, and it's meant so much to me. And in fact, some of the military guys have even sent me not only the flag that they flew for me, but they sent me special military issue items which you can't get, such as a challenge coin, and I've received a belt buckle and actual ammunition that's used in the warheads in the war. It's just incredible stuff, and I want to share it with everybody else because I think this is so important. And so it was at that point when I got that second email that I decided I had to do something more, and I was compelled to tell this story because it really meant something bigger to me. And so I produced a calendar in 2009, and it was a 2-year calendar, so it was good through the end of this year. And I decided to take all that money and donate it to military charity. I had met a particular Marine father and son who the son had served over in Iraq and lost about 11 guys in his unit, and they had created a charity to send supplies overseas, and then they were growing and wanted to be able to donate money to the Marine Corps Scholarship Foundation in a partnership. And I decided that was a great cause because it's not only the men and women who are serving, but their families that need support from us. And I thought, what a great way to educate the children of some of these soldiers and Marines, and especially those that are killed in action, and the families still suffer from that. So that's where the money from my calendar went, and I'm happy to say that to date we've donated thousands of dollars to the cause, and we're growing and want to even top that this year. So my 2011 calendar, what's exciting about this is, once again, it'll support the charity, which is newenglandwarrior.org. But in addition, one of the pictures that stood out that I got a lot of letters about was a vintage World War II picture of Betty Grable. So I decided to make the entire theme of this year's calendar all World War I and II vintage pinup shots. And it's not just vintage style. We literally have taken the original pinup shots and we've recreated them. So I'm playing different characters such as Jane Mansfield, Marilyn Monroe, Rita Hayworth, and it's a really exciting project. And I really want to thank all the people who have been so supportive of this project and this cause. And above all, we're Americans. I'm only one person doing my little part to contribute and to put action behind my words. and not just say that I support the troops, but actually support them in a tangible way. If that inspires even one other person to do the same, then I've made a difference, and collectively we can make a huge difference. So it's Veterans Day. Please thank a veteran for their service. Don't let them stray far from your thoughts. And thanks again for helping us out. You can buy the calendar on cathyrankin.com, and you can also donate directly to newenglandwarrior.org. And the calendars are $14.95 unsigned and $19.95 personally hand-signed by me. I'll even put a message on there if you want. And happy Veterans Day, and we'll see you again soon.